Hey everyone, this is SpongeBob King here. This is a video that I actually was thinking about making, but since Skylanders looks to be returning and we may actually get a 7th game, I was actually thinking of what crossovers we could get or crossover ideas. This is my wish list for crossovers first that could happen, but most likely ain't to happen. But also should note that yes, the video I've been planning on making is going to happen. You can see the footage right here. But there's also a small problem that it may not work fully because I kind of don't have the controller that was going to make it easier. So I may have to wait a bit longer or have more trouble doing it. So that's going to take a bit, so let's get into it. I want to show how they can be implemented to the story, like how Donkey Kong and Bowser was into Superchargers. And I also want to show what they could be and how they could operate. Also how likelihood they happen, but also how likelihood they not happen. So let's go to Sonic. Sonic has actually been a crossover I was really hoping that would happen since for a while. I really hoped that it would happen, but it never did. It always felt weird because they just fit so well. Sonic could eventually one day accidentally go into the Skylander realm by accident, and with the help and seeing that there's problems going on, would choose to help. It could be like Superchargers where he gets called to help and it was their darkest hour to save them. So he decides to help out. I always felt like it was a missed potential to never have them. But if we're going to have him as a Skylander, I would like to see... If Sonic has a possibility of joining Skylanders, then I would like to see Metal Sonic in Skylanders. As pretty much a villain or as a hero helping out. He could be implemented in a way that when Sonic came to help out, how he came also to find new energy to prove himself superior to Sonic in a way, and to be superior than him. It could be cool to have him on the ally side trying to beat Sonic in the fact of being a better hero, or trying to play the long game and slowly take over the Skylanders land. It could be cool. But then if we're going to have both of these, we would then need to have Shadow. Shadow is also the same as Sonic, as he's very similar on the way he could be implemented. He could be also just brought in accidentally and just would help because it's the right thing to do. But he would hesitate like Bowser did to fight because it's not his fight, but then he would join when he learned that his world could be at risk. It's likely it would happen, but it's likely not that this crossover would happen with everything on how Skylanders would go. And on how everything. But also, to get through this section real quick, I actually also think Shantae can also work in Skylander and Shovel Knight. They can work really well, Skylanders, with the fact being that they also kind of come from similar medias like them, with similar tones. They can work really well and also just be heroes wanting to help out the Skylanders of some chaos or evil threat from their world. It could be really cool crossover idea and a fun time. But it's less likely to happen. This one I'm not even sure would be possible because there are certain Pokemon that could work, such as Heracross, Scizor, Scalade, Gardevoir, and Solaria, Armarouge, Lucario, Incineroar, Blaziken, Swampert. There's many that could work, but the problem is Nintendo, when they did a crossover, excluded their Skylanders to only the Nintendo consoles, which wasn't fair at all. People really wanted to use them, but they couldn't even use them for the console unless they had to buy the other one. And it made it a lot of people unable to like Supercharged. As for me, a lot of the figures really weren't that good. Like, the story's great, but a lot of the other figures feel like a really boring ones. There's a lot of great concept art too that could have gotten used. And this was just one of many things and the reason why Superchargers didn't get to live up to what it could. It just felt sad in a way. And I feel like if this was going to happen, if we do get a crossover again, please let them allow it to be on other consoles than just Nintendo. One thing I also would like, and probably never going to happen, is Mother Drones and Imaging Digital Circuits being Skylanders, along with Game of Us. This is probably never going to happen, but it would just be really cool. Anyways, I just wanted to make this video and try out something new, and maybe expand the content a bit, as I am wanting to start doing more skits and different types of content. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope to see more. And I hope Skylanders do come back one day, and I really hope they either brought back a lot of concept Skylanders and turn them into actual figures, or we just get a port of all the games. I hope. Have a nice day.